Hello, welcome back, guys. Today we're doing a little something different here on the channel. Very sad news this weekend. Chadwick Boseman, known for so many great roles, internationally known actor, inspired so many people with his films.
Yeah.
Amazing talent. I remember Friday night we were watching a movie
Mhm.
and just relaxing, having a good time, enjoying our Friday. And then when I heard the news, I saw it on social media. Right away, you want to think that it can't be true. It has to be
Right.
fake.
Mhm.
But in the back of my mind, I've heard rumors that maybe his health wasn't the best, and then we find out it was confirmed that he passed away.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't hit me until the next day. When he told me, I remember I came out. I stepped away a little bit, and then I came back, and he was like, he had this face. He was like, "Oh my God, you have no idea what I just read." And I was like, "What happened?" He's like, that he passed away. And I just kind of like, I was like, I don't know. I believed it, but at the same time, I was in disbelief. And then the next day, when I woke up and looked at social media, it was just all this stuff about it, and I just started crying because I could not believe it. Like, such an amazing actor, such an amazing person.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, who would have thought? And yes, there was rumors that something was going on with his health, but he kept doing, he kept going, he kept, making all these movies.
Mm-hmm.
He was not a person that was just like, hiding because he was sick. He was not, and he kept it very private, and I completely admire that because that is incredible, and I just, it's just really hard to believe that he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, we found out Friday. Right now, it's Monday, and I kid you not, I've been thinking about it at some point in the day since I found out that news. And it's like we saw him in so many movies that it's almost like this person. It's almost like you lost a friend.
Yeah.
When I heard that news, it was like for me it was like a punch in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like I was in disbelief. I didn't want to believe it. I was just very sad. I was just very sad for him and his family. And, my thoughts and prayers go out to them, to the fans. I'm just very sad also for the fans around the world. Sad for the kids that look up to him.
I was going to say
He inspired a generation of kids. People were so excited when the Black Panther movie came out. It was such a success. And he was so perfect for that role because he had this charisma. He commanded this presence. He played so many historical figures in the past. Jackie Robinson, and the other movies that he did, like Get On Up,
yeah.
James Brown,
James Brown.
Thurgood Marshall, all very important figures. And he did it so well that he was like the perfect actor to play T'Challa in the Black Panther. And I was looking forward to the sequel so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. And I was looking forward to seeing more of the Black Panther in the MCU so bad. I know fans were like, waiting to hear more information about this film. And it just sucks. And it's just sad that his life was taken away because of this horrible, disease. And that we'll never be able to see him in that role again. It's just, I can't process that we're never gonna see him in the Black Panther role again.
Yeah.
And it's upsetting, and it makes me angry. It makes me mad. It makes me mad that this happened to him. And it's just like, it makes me mad that life is just not fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is when the times where, and I, how to say this, there is so many people around the world suffering from cancer, and so many people that have died that we know, we hear about from this disease, and ourselves, we have lost people.
Yeah.
And it's just so.
Both of us, both in our family, both of us, we've lost people to cancer.
And it's just, there is no, it just gets me so angry that at this point in life, at this time that we are living, 2020, nothing has come out that can help and cure this besides the struggle that people go through, and this is a perfect example. This young man, 43 years old, his career was like blooming, like he was just like he was already a major person, a major actor. And not only the acting role, he was great as a person. Yesterday we watched the tribute that they did for him, and you realize how many incredible things that he did. And he went to Harvard School, and he was so humble. One of the things about himself is just how humble he was. And and he was funny too, and certain things that he said. And Black Panther, for me, it's just like, wow. Like, he really, really, for me, Black Panther has been one of the movies, because of him, that it just impact me so much, just as well as impact the world.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that, like you said, we're not gonna see him. We're not gonna see him in the sequel, and it hurts. It hurts because really he has so much potential, so much other stuff that he was going to do, and it's sad.
You get this feeling like he was just getting started. He was at the top of his game, but you had the feeling like he hadn't reached his ceiling yet. The last movie he did, 21 Bridges. Well, that's not the last one that came out. He was starting to produce. Not only was he becoming like an actor already, but he was already going into the field of producing that could have opened up, so many other projects for him and for other actors. And just his mindset, so strong-minded that, he got diagnosed in 2016. And he was still making so many movies after that.
That's what blows my mind.
It's incredible. The fact that
amazing.
He had, from what I understand, numerous operations, chemotherapy, and then he did movies, these action movies, these movies that require so much energy. We've been on film sets, and it's
a lot of work.
It's a lot.
Exhausting.
The hours are grueling.
Yeah.
And it's not like your regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. Nope.
You're there like 10 hours, 12 hours.
2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, straight working night, and I can't imagine him, recovering from chemo, recovering from operations, and doing big budget movies like the Avengers movies, action scenes. Playing the Black Panther like that, what he did is superhuman. I can't even understand. It's unhuman. So many movies that he did while battling cancer, while also going to hospital to visit kids that were battling cancer. He's a class act. It's something that I've never seen or heard of before. He goes down as a legend.
He's a legend.
In my mind, he goes down as a legend. It's reminiscent of when Bruce Lee got taken away from the world too young. You know what I'm saying? If you know about Bruce Lee's story, he struggled in Hollywood for so many years. He finally made Enter the Dragon. It became an international success, and then he passes away. And gone way too soon. And it just reminds me of that. And Bruce Lee had so much more to give to the world, so many other films that he could have done. Same with Chadwick Boseman, that we just never going to be able to know or see him in these other projects. And it's just incredibly sad, and you never know. You just never know what people are dealing with. Another thing that really upsets me is that there have been some pictures circulating of him looking thin and stuff, and the trolls online started poking fun, and I'm like, you know what? People need to have a little bit more decency.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what people are struggling with. These
yeah.
online trolls, they just need to chill and have a little bit of humanity.
Yeah, I hope this is a lesson.
It makes me sick that while he was going through this, some people online were trolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is a lesson for a lot of people, and for me, I see this man as an example that one, like it's just reality. Life is short. You just never know. And another thing is like, even if you feel like, I feel like now that if I feel sick, that's not gonna stop me, because look at this man.
Yeah.
Who knows what pain he was going through? I've seen it. Chemo kills people, Cancer kills you and chemo kills you. And this man was going through this, and he was just like fighting for his life and trying to have a normal life as an actor. And and let me tell you, it just makes me feel like, wow, like it's the human body can really go really far if you really have these emotions to live, and this drive to like do things and live a happy life. And that's what he did. I think he did. I'm sure he knew his life was not gonna be too long, and I'm sure he just tried his best to do as much as he could to leave a legacy. And I'm so happy he did, because he definitely left a legacy, and not just to adults but to kids. Most important, to kids. He just like really showed the kids that they can do whatever they want to do, in life, and get high up. So it's sad to let him go, but at the same time, I feel like he definitely accomplished what he needed to accomplish in terms of leaving an example as a great man.
I think he was such a great role model.
Yeah.
For kids, for this generation, that they need somebody to look up to. The roles that he played. I was reading that early in his career, he was getting offered different roles that were very stereotypical. And he turned them down because he said for his community, that's not what he wanted to represent. So even though sometimes he wasn't getting as many roles in the beginning as he wanted to, he held off because he wanted to keep his dignity.
Yeah.
And play roles that reflected wealth.
Yeah.
For him and his community.
I mean, we watched a movie, what is it with the baseball?
42, Jackie Robinson.
42. Wow. Like, what an incredible, character for him to play.
Oh my God.
And I was crying the whole time, because I think I was crying just because he was so incredibly, into character.
He was so in character.
And like you said, he did roles that meant something, that showed something, that had a lot of, moral values, and that had a lot of like passion. And, that's what the type of person he was, And,
it's true.
And I admire that.
And then to go from playing 42, which I love that movie, with Harrison Ford, that interaction that they had.
Incredible, yeah.
Harrison Ford was so good in that movie too, and those scenes with them together, and him, like, he couldn't fight back, He wanted to, but he knew that he couldn't, and just the anger that was built inside of him, you could see it on screen. And then to go from that role to get on up playing James Brown, somebody who, who you can't control. It's just to have that range is unbelievable. And then to play Black Panther, oh my God.
I know.
Every role, even the Five Bloods that came out this year, he had a smaller role in that film, but he was so powerful in that film.
Yeah,
he was the leader of the Five Bloods.
Yeah.
He's the one that in that movie that inspired the rest of the guys to keep them fighting.
Yeah.
There's so much more I could say about Chadwick Boseman. I mean, a true legend.
Yeah, a true legend. He's gonna be missed, and we're sorry for the family. We know that he got married, I think, recently, and
right towards the end of his life.
Right towards the end of his life.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew. Maybe the family knew. He must have known something, and I feel for his wife, and I hope she's strong enough to go through this. You know, but rest in peace, and he's just a legend.
A legend.
A legend that we will always remember.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take me a while to really process. I'm not even, like, it's going to take me a while to process this. It's going to take the world, the fans, everybody a while to process this. And 2020 has just been such a hard, terrible year. Such an unbelievably dramatic year.
Yeah, I can't wait for 2020 to be gone.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. It's just the sadness.
Well,
but-
guys, I know this is very different. We just wanted to share how we feel.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're pretty much mourning his death. Like it's somebody that we knew.
Yeah, definitely. It really is. It's incredible how you know that actor is there and you love that actor and you can't wait to see more stuff.
Yeah.
And then now that you know that he's gone, you know, without warning, because no one had a warning.
Nobody
like he kept it so private. No one had a warning. Like I don't think none of his fans, nobody knew that this was gonna come. But you know what? I feel like we have to respect that. We have to respect that 100%. And you know, and now I don't know. Just hopefully we'll keep his legacy going. I hope that you know this is I don't know, just so much stuff to look forward.
Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Leave us comments. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, well, let us know how you feel. You know, and I know, sorry for the sad video, but I think we needed to like express our feelings about this.
Yep. See you guys in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.